G'day, Cam from Gold Cross Cycles. Today I've got a couple of different types of mountain bikes we're going to be talking about. We've got a front suspension or hardtail mountain bike, and also your dual suspension or full suspension mountain bike. Some of the benefits of having a front suspension mountain bike are it's a great all-round bike that you can use riding on the roads and also coming into the trail and having a good time off-road. Some of these bikes we've got in our stores starting from around $400 that you can come out and have a great time on a recreational style of mountain bike. On a dual suspension, generally they're a little bit more expensive. They've got a few more moving parts and the rear shock does add a little bit more price to the bike. The bikes we've got on display here today have got some really great benefits that you'll find on most of the front suspension mountain bikes. The front suspension is the key part to any kind of mountain bike. It's really going to take that shock out of things riding on the road and also riding off-road. This particular bike's got quite good adjustment and does come on lots of other models as well, where you can actually change the preload to how it should be set up for different riders, but also have them locked out if you're riding more on the road. Your dual suspension mountain bike is great for anything off-road. Not so good on-road. You do lose a little bit of momentum through that rear shock moving all the time, but it's fantastic on the downhills. You don't have to pick your lines as much. You can really sort of run over the rough stuff and not feel it through the rest of the bike. This particular bike also has some great benefits like our hardtail, that you can actually lock out the suspension fork on the front and also on the rear shock as well. So we can turn this bike into a rigid style of mountain bike, but still not going to be as efficient pedaling up hills as your hardtail mountain bike would be. So when you're looking for your mountain bike that you want to choose, hopefully this has given you a bit of insight to the right type of bike for the right type of riding. Remember that your hardtail mountain bike is really good for an all-round style of bike that you can use for riding on the pavement and also riding in the bush, where your dual suspension mountain bike is going to be much smoother and a bit more suited to off-road riding than on-road riding. I'm Cam from Gold Cross. Let's go have some fun.